Good morning. Today's October 9th, and I've wanted to start a YouTube channel for a while, and I want to talk about something that might sound a little crazy off bat, but fungus, parasites, worms in the body. And I would not be speaking about it if I had not experienced unusual discomfort inside of my body. And I'm almost like apprehensive to share my experiences, but a couple of them, let's put this down here properly. Okay. Ear whooshing, loud ear whooshing, terrible headaches. It felt like things were swimming underneath the skin of my scalp. I also, at one point, felt like things were swimming underneath my skin, around my legs, around my bottom. I had an itchy butthole at some point. My scalp had seborrheic dermatitis on it, really, really bad, where it's very, very itchy. If I drank wine or liquor or I consumed dairy, I would have really terrible flare-ups. I would also get really bad cystic acne. Let's see, bad breath. I'm trying to think. Bad breath. Upset stomach, bloating, weight gain that I could not lose no matter how hard I went in the gym. Oh my God, my ability to eat massive amounts was crazy. What else? Anxiety. And I believe that we can get fungus from foods. I believe that we can get them from wounds, like a sore throat, a cut, a broken bone. I also believe that we can get these things through sex, intercourse, kissing, oral sex. I believe we can transfer worms and bugs and fungus back and forth to one another. So yeah, now when I look at people with really, really large stomachs, I think there's either fungus, worms, and parasites in there, one or the other, or all of the above. I have thyroid disease, I have Graves' disease, I have vitiligo. I got vitiligo when I was about 10 years old. Yeah, about 10 years old, and I always was told that it was stress-induced. And I believe stress can even trigger, we have all of these cells in our body. We have yeast in our body already. We have a certain amount of fungus in our body. I'm sure we have parasites, bacteria, and even some viruses in our body. But there's a perfect harmonious balance of these things. And when we do things that mess those things up and we never balance them back out, that's when we create disease and illness in the body. And in order to balance those things out, we need to cleanse, we need to purge, and then we need to replenish. And we don't have the education or the knowledge. We're sold this culture of diet and exercise, diet and exercise, diet and exercise. But when I was dealing with an intense infection in my body, I'll say, diet and exercise wasn't enough. And I guess diet to some extent includes a cleanse, like celery juice can be very cleansing. Teas can be very cleansing, like Pau de Arco, slippery elm, marshmallow root. Those are cleansing and they also soothe the gut. Slippery elm and marshmallow root, those are very soothing. Okra water is very soothing to the body. Okra water, that's hard to say. Black walnut, clove, ginger. Drinking these things daily, consuming them daily, that's how you keep the body balanced. And the foods that we're eating, like oils, cheeses, mysterious breads. I believe we can consume fear and sadness and depression and overwhelmed. If an animal is eating free range and it's happy and it's free and it's got a wonderful family and it's loved and it's well taken care of, and even when it's killed in a humane way and for a purpose, I believe that we consume the energy behind that also. And I just think our culture is really rooted in disconnection, distraction, and we keep thinking we're so far from nature. I'm gonna go out and into nature today. You are in nature today. You are in nature every single day. going out into nature literally just means collecting more information about your own self and your own inner world. And so we're not too far from the trees. If the trees can grow fungus, so can we. If the animals can have parasites, so can we. We have this idea in Western culture that we're above everything. And that thinking automatically just puts us below. Like anytime we think that we know everything, we're in big trouble.